Well, Archer parents, I do hope that these videos have been helpful to you. Helpful not only just to see myself, Miss Martin and Miss Ogbatalesi talk through our different responsibilities and our expectations for your child, but also more importantly, our hopes for you and your child. For this is an ambitious community that is set on looking after one another, a place where we care for one another, and that we know by looking after one another and being ambitious that we can secure the very best outcomes for every young person and launch them into their wider lives. I'm conscious there has been an awful lot to take in, but I would be incredibly keen to receive any questions that you have following the information you've received, so that I can continue to provide you with as much information as possible about the next stage. But what's important at this point? It's important now that we, as a new relationship, are joint in our next steps for you and for your child. And that comes down to really, what do I hope and what do I dream for them? I had the great privilege of putting together my Leavers Assembly for Year 11 almost this time last week. A very hard thing to do by video, for it's so important, I feel, for a head teacher to be able to share her hopes and dreams with a cohort once they finish school. But as I said to those Year 11 students, the things that I hope for you when you join Year 7 are the same things that I hope for you when you leave Year 11. They are that you take every opportunity afforded to you, that you are kind and good to yourself and to other people, that you work hard and do your very best, that you ask for help and support when you need it, that you recognise that you are never on your own, that you learn to use your voice, to speak up and to speak out for yourself, your own views and opinions, but also those of other people as well. I also feel that there are some really key things that we can all ensure that we have a central set of expectations around, so that the Archer Way, so that our school motto of work hard and be kind to people really does come to the very fore. And quite simply, it is this: how do we ensure a very special journey? We make sure that we read. We make sure that we throw ourselves into good books, so that we do make ourselves smarter, but also give ourselves that space for creativity, that space for downtime, and that space for thinking. But also that we expand our cultural capital, that we seize every opportunity that school affords us to take part in trips, visits and opportunities, so that we are a rich, varied and interesting person. And finally, that we secure, I mentioned that voice, but that we secure those public speaking skills, that we are able to use our voice powerfully and confidently, but that we have something to say that's worth listening to as well. All of that agenda enables the Archer Way to come to life with a happy, confident and well-supported young person at its very centre. Not groundbreaking, simple actually in many respects, but we have to hold on to it and keep coming back to it to ensure it remains the most important thing. One of the opportunities of having spoken to all of Year 11 last week is that it reminded me of a story that I had once shared with them, and experienced Archer parents, forgive me, for you will have heard this before. But I revisited a story that I'd once shared with them back in 2016, and it was something very personal to me. But back in 2016, my godfather retired following 30 years of headship at the same school, and he sent me a rather battered book of memories of head teachers over the years. And it was inserted with a note that he wrote to me that said, "When inspiration is needed." The book is beautiful, I treasure it. It's funny, and it shows the passing of the years, most certainly. But there's one extract that made me smile, and it's so true now as you prepare to support and launch your child on their Archer Academy journey. And it's from a headmaster writing in the 1830s from a boys' boarding school in Surrey. And he stated that his ambition for the boys on leaving his care was that they were acceptable in a dance and dependable in a shipwreck. Now, I feel that times may have changed, however the spirit is there. I want and hope that during your time at the Archer Academy, your young people will grow to become happy, confident, skilled individuals who are of good character and are able to set out into the broad world and make the difference that I know that they will be capable of doing. I very much look forward to getting to know you and your child over the coming months, and then to seeing them flourish during their Archer journey. thank you for all of your support so far, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Best wishes.